Good morning, everybody. This is Corny Cleric reporting to you live from the NSFBS studios. That's not safe for bullshit. I hope you are having a good morning today. If you would like to express how it's going so far for you this morning, what your plans are, etc., that would be awesome. Today, we are going to be doing a card reading, using the Oracle of Pluto and my golden foil original deck for tarot reading. The Oracle of Pluto, if you don't already know, it's the 55 card exploration of the undiscovered self, meant to break down what we have been avoiding, which is very important because all parts of ourselves is worthy of love. That's what we came here to do. We have come down here to discover how to love ourselves and each other. But I think right now we are in the age of discovery of self and knowing that every single part of ourselves is worthy of love. If you are not at that point yet, then perhaps I can be of assistance. Keep in mind, this Oracle of Pluto deck is written by Aubrey Hodgshell, illustrated by Rose Idis, and I think I'm being called to pull a card right now from this deck. I may have to pause, and because I'm not too horribly familiar, I keep pulling the same cards over and over again, so I guess that means I have some work to do in those areas. That's the weird thing about decks, is like no matter how much I mix it up, if someone else is doing it for me, I'm always pulling the same cards. And I think that just means I'm at that point in my life where I need to focus on that particular aspect. Now let's see. I'm going to pull this card. And today we got the Fox. Interesting. I have not seen this one yet. So let's go ahead and pull out pulling out the book, and it says, the meaning: trickster energy, sly, slippery, elusive, and clever. That saying, sly like a fox, exists for a reason. Just when you think, I'm going to turn this down. Hopefully that's a little bit more doable. Alright. Just when you think you've got the fox pinned down, the slippery friend pulls another trick from its sleeve and escapes once again. In many cultures, the fox is associated with the trickster archetype, as well, often a character in stories that fools the protagonist over and over. If the clever fox has wiggled its way into this reading, this trickster energy is asking for your attention. A situation has arrived that requires you to think on your feet or be very cunning on your approach. Whatever is going on, you must be clever. When we are in the theater of the trickster, everyone is wearing a mask, including you. Clarity may feel elusive, just out of reach no matter what you do, and certainly there is drama. Be very smart about your next move, and consider the image your mask is presenting. Upon further reflection, in Norse mythology, Loki is the trickster god. That's what I started getting, like, Loki vibes when I pulled that. In Roman mythology, this title belongs to Mercury. So we got the trickster god in Norse mythology, and in Roman it's Mercury. While the connotations that the word trickster carries are often negative, these trickster gods are always having a good time with their schemes. They are very playful. They are very creative and inventive, clever. Drama and glamour go hand in hand with the energy, and they are two things that are highly prized in modern society. Indeed, people lead lifelong, successful careers in the art of just that. How can you channel these ideals to serve you now? You can make yourself up. You can, make yourself up whatever you need to be. All right. Thank you, Fox Energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now onto a deck that I'm a little bit more familiar with. I've been doing this since I was a kid. So this ought to be fun. I still love to incorporate a little bit of the ChatGPT to help me out whenever I get stuck. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a cold read. And for further insight, I will consult the expert. The expert of all things that are written. Okay, so for this one today, what do our listeners need to know today? Well, what is going on? What is the Knight of Swords? Often a character that asks for action. There is a very forward momentum, something. Either it's calling you to start acting, do as you act, or like just go, do it, go, go, go. It's time. Or that is what you're experiencing right now. Oh, 3 of Wands. You are waiting for shipments to come in. There is something on the horizon that you are waiting for. And last one, the Emperor. Now, I might need a little bit help on that one. I don't often get this one. I always get the Empress. And the Emperor is, while the Empress embodies creativity, nurturing, emotional wealth, the Emperor, I believe, may be the masculine side of the Empress. So, though you may want to start... What is it that I'm getting the word structure? Structuring your attempts and your actions. Though you have all this excitement going on here, all this energy, and you are excited to get those shipments in, the Emperor is calling you to stay grounded. Make sure you have all your loose ends tied. There is... you just don't want it falling apart on you is all that the card reading is saying. Though you are doing a great job, whatever it is you're doing, awesome. You are certainly getting somewhere. Just remember where your loose ends are. I swear I'm going to get better at hosting. Okay, let's see. Next, we are doing affirmations. Today's going to be a short video, it seems, and that's okay. I'm going to continue with the affirmations that I really like. Things happen for me. There's no need to worry. Today, as I breathe, the universe shouts, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I welcome the new. It is time. I shed the old. It is time. What once was known, no longer servicing. I release these old visions. And I invite the courage to flow as water through a river to me and through me. I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. These are for you to say to yourself. Journaling is I highly recommend journaling and writing down whatever messages that come through you. You can trust yourself. It's okay. It is not a skill that is elusive to only a few. This whole intuitive nature that you see in other people, it is within all of us. We are all on our own journeys. Spirituality is not... It's just something that I think is wanting to be a part of everyone's life, because it is something that helps us enrich our experiences here as we are alive. It is like putting on clothes every day. You are learning more about yourself, learning more about the nature of reality that you're experiencing. Let's see. We do not want to get too comfortable in how, we don't want to, fall into stagnation in our comforts. It's okay to step out of that and reach for something new. Reach for a hope. I'm pulling cards again just to help me with the message that I'm trying to get out there. Because there is always going to be hope around the horizon. You just need to look, believe it, to be able to see it. Our reality is a reflection of ourselves. So, the other day, I just noticed I was on a walk with my dog going around, and we have a decent sized property. I'm very, very blessed that I am here right now to experience the nature that is around me. Me and Joy just were walking around, and I hadn't noticed before how many mushrooms were just there. There were so many mushrooms. It was something that was invisible to me until very recently. I guess they don't start cropping up until it gets a little bit cooler. But I walk out there every single day. And it wasn't until now, when I was reading about mushrooms, about thinking about mushrooms, wanting to hey, I kind of want to go hunting for mushrooms, did I actually start spotting the mushrooms. I don't have terribly great vision. I need glasses, and I don't wear it because I don't know. But I go out there and I start spotting the mushrooms that were there all along. And I feel like that kind of translates to a lot of things. I feel like there are entities, energies, and messages that the universe is trying to gift us. Not gift. It's not a gift. Trying to get us to be more aware of. Because it's always there. It is always there for us. It has always been there. And you don't have to be someone special. We're all special. But we don't have to be some guru to have access to these, because it has always been yours to receive. It has always been yours since before you even came here. It has been agreed that you would receive these messages. You don't need to be... It has nothing to do with whether or not you're worthy. It's just whether or not you're able to wake up and receive them. And that is a journey that I am also on. So hopefully we can find more clarity as we walk along. And that will be it for today. Thank you so much for listening in. If you enjoyed this cast, I encourage you to subscribe if you want to hear more, comment, whatever you need. All things help. Even if your comment is not positive or constructive, criticism is always welcome. I've always loved constructive criticism. I love to improve myself in the ways that help others understand the messages that I want to bring out, because Not that I am like self-important or anything, but it's really nice to be understood. So, thank you again. This has been the Corny Cleric reporting to live from NSFBS Studios. Also, you must forgive me. Just a little note. I am sick. I'm sure you've heard it, and my nasal is a little. So no singing or anything today. All right. Bye-bye for real now.